Disclaimer. This video is made for entertainment purpose only. It doesn't mean to hurt any. And don't take it seriously.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, that boy Trey. I'm the cast for Torch, and you are.
I am Hood Fan Big Man from the official Hood Fan Big Man channel, also Hood Family of Six, but I am playing Toxin.
And I am that boy Lassie, the person also known as the Royal Blood Twin, and I am playing Echo.
All right. um. yep. All right. So let's go ahead and get down to business. Yeah, something, sister.
Toxin is very toxic.
I know damn well Echo isn't speaking after. Aren't you kidnapped right now?
Because what, ain't I still alive?
Again, guys, we will tell you more about everything else today. But also, comment down below who do you think, how you think episode 7 will be for the next episode. Because when we get back into making more episodes later, let's just say season 2 will be probably one of the best seasons we drop.
For sure. All right. So let's get down. We got Q&A questions, and we're gonna go ahead and start answering them. First question: Who is the strongest?
Who I feel like right now, since none of us really have our powers right now, is Shadow.
I agree this time. We all don't have our powers, and even if we do get our powers, what if when we add a new character, they may just be as strong or even stronger than us at this point. So it could be a toss up.
Yes, I agree with them on it's absolutely is what's the man name? Well, he really don't have a name, so we just call him Shadow right now. But yeah, and we're gonna add more characters like Hoof and Big Man said. We're gonna add more characters. So let me go ahead and look up to see what this next question is. Next question is what happened to Echo?
What happened? I think we should actually ask Echo what happened to him.
Let's do it.
See, what really happened is, as y'all seen in the last part of episode 5, I got knocked out and then pulled back into the house. And y'all know I couldn't really fight back because I was already hurt as much. And don't you dare say nothing, Toxin. And so, yeah, y'all gonna have to really stick around for that one, cause I am still alive, and
As you can see, in episode 6, if you watched it, he is still alive.
I've been trying to give this man some hints, but he's really not that smart.
Not that smart, but again, you've seen what I've done in the show, and I've done more intellectual work than
Pass the
anyone
mic,
else
pass
in
the
the
mic.
group.
Okay, before they get into it on the podcast, Echo, he's saying he's not that smart, but Toxin is actually our character. He actually is the smartest. Xavier is just actually the smartest. It's just Cam right now. He can't get his message through because it's as you see on the recordings. It's been raining every time we've been outside. Every time we recorded outside, it's been raining. So therefore, the signal is bad for him to get his message through because all you hear is static rain. Therefore, he can't connect to Xavier that much. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah, it's been raining a lot lately. I don't know if it's just because we're about to leave because of the summer going away, but probably. I don't know. It's just been raining a lot lately. Probably a sign.
Right. How you feel about if the rain?
What I feel about the rain is that it. What I feel about the rain is that um, it may be like a good effect to our like episodes, but it's also a bad thing that I really can't get in touch with him. So yeah, so I think it's a good and bad thing.
Let's go with question 2 or question 3. I wasn't keeping track.
Okay. Why do you try to just get in touch with um Xavier instead of Jackson? Are you not trying to get in touch with Jackson?
The reason I'm not trying to get in touch with Jackson is because I know.
Hold up. We might be spoiling something, so let's not actually give them the full reason. But all I gotta say is, If you watch episode 6, you'll probably get understanding. But I'll let Echo continue.
If y'all seen episode 6, he is a two-faced bastard. And I know that he's been two-faced not this whole time, but whenever I got kidnapped, I known from then he's a two-faced freak. And so that's why the
Two face. Oh, sorry, I almost dropped the mic there. Two-face freak is crazy. Really. Oh god.
That is crazy. But I could say that Jackson, he had a reason. He had a reason. Did he not have a reason?
I don't think he had a reason.
I believe it's a selfish reason, but still a reason.
Exactly. Come on now. How you expect Torch? I mean, yeah. How you expect Torch to not be selfish? He grew up only child. You had a sister, did you not?
I have.
Do you still have a sister, or is she dead?
Well, the first sister is. I don't know about the others because again, I don't really stay around my clan that much. So
So you are saying you do have more siblings.
maybe or maybe not. You'll probably see the next season.
Do you have any siblings?
Got family members and no siblings.
All right then. All right, let's go to this next question.
Question 4 or question 3?
That's question
No,
four.
Question 4. Okay.
All right. They're asking, was Torch paralyzed? No, Torch wasn't paralyzed. His body was numb. So basically, Shadow, Shadow could control your shadows. That's what he do. But he had something over my eyes, so I couldn't see any light at all. So therefore, I was in a shadow realm. Therefore, he made me couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. So when he got it, I was just getting no. Well, so
Basically when he got slapped by me, I finally woke him up. Because again, as you see it, I think Torch is a little narcoleptic. Because again, you can shake. You've seen in every episode he's fallen asleep. You either have to shake him, and if he doesn't get shaken up, you gotta give him a little slapping.
God, you can't have this man smacking around the equipment. But I understand that's true. But other than that, yeah, I couldn't. I was not paralyzed. I was not paralyzed. Next question. Mm, who is y'all going against?
Well, right now, as you guys can see for this season and for probably season 2, we'll still be going against Shadow. But after that, we might be even going to go against even more heroes. As you know, in this world, heroes and villains, there's no such thing as bad or evil. Well, in my eyes, there isn't. Right now, you're following the eyes of 3 villains, but maybe next season you'll probably be following the eyes of Shadow, who's actually a hero. Well, anti-hero, since what he's doing is basically murder. But
Okay, let's tell y'all about Shadow. Shadow is not evil nor good. All right, should we tell them the story about Shadow or let them find out?
we should let him find out. Because again,
Let them find out.
All right, so I'm just going to give y'all what y'all already seen. When he knocked on the door and I opened up, I thought he was cool with Cam, but he was not apparently. And out of all the people he came against, he came to come get Xavier. Why?
I believe he came and going to get me because since I'm the smartest and I was the one that was actually getting close to learning how to get our powers back quicker, he went after me to try to stop it. Since if we all got our powers back, first it's a 1-on-3, we could be able to win that, but just a 3v1. Classic Jujutsu jumping if you think about it.
The reason for I know right now is because since he since Toxin know probably figuring out how to get our powers back, I think the reason is because since he knows how to get people powers back, he was trying to figure out how can he make somebody, well, how can he make something give him more power? That's what really my reason is.
I believe what they're both saying. I mean, Shadow is just different. He's not good nor bad, so I can't really determine what he's trying to do. I can't determine what um Xavier want to do. I can't determine what Cam want to do. I can't determine what Torch want to do. It's all in the script. Wait, do we like?
We don't even have a script. This is all just eyeballing it, really. So I'll go off with the next question.
Go ahead. All right. Next question is
The next question is, who do you guys think? Well, who here? Who do you think is the MVP of each episode? So for episode one, I'm about to go with the MVP has to be Torch because he used a lot of his powers and showcased what the show really was. He started it off first. So what's your thoughts? So what's your thoughts for episode one?
For episode 1, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Torch too, because he did show mainly his more of his powers than really ours did. And he did try to 1v2 us at the beginning, so
A. I did. I do feel like it's more about Torch. Torch, he came through like, hey, he was busting that stuff. Like Torch came through and he was standing on business, but he got punched one time with a good little punch, and he was like, fuck all that, healed himself up and dipped. So yeah, but then he came back on episode 2 and tried to rob another house, and apparently it was this guy's house.
yeah, for a good thing, it's not really even a good thing. It's a bad thing that this man tried to rob my own house. But it's also a good thing that we actually met him. He actually tried to. Well, it's not even a good thing. They tried to rob another house or somewhat. But luckily, the police was outside and he didn't try to burn up my whole house with his hothead.
Physically, I couldn't do that. I know how to
Yeah.
control my fire. I just didn't know how to do it in full extent, but I do know how to control my fire. I've been working on fire since I was young. I am the Fire Clan, but Torch is not me. I'm just a character.
For the rest of the episodes from 2 to 3, I think all of us did our best for 2 and 3. And for episode 4, I'm gonna have to give that to Shadow. Shadow did great for episode 4. Wait, actually, did he pop up in episode 4?
No, he popped the mess up. He was just but he did talk. He did pop.
Yeah.
I think it was about Torch again because he was getting the one who got the call and stuff. Like he was trying to tell y'all. But then actually because then Torch also broke with me. No, he broke the meter in what?
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Now that wasn't on him.
What do you mean
No.
that wasn't on him?
Listen, y'all. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
originally it's supposed to be Echo who break it because Echo he's not too smart, but he's smart. I ain't even gonna do it like that. I'm not gonna nerf him, but you know I didn't supposed to break it. But since I already came up with the idea, let me break it because in y'all should have, I think in episode 2.
In episode 2, yo, you broke the asteroid in episode.
I know in episode 2 they
Yeah.
slung that on with my sword. They slung that, smacked another dude with it, and cricket my sword.
Let me tell you what happened. Really, what happened? It was really these two that was fighting right then. But if y'all really notice, when he swung the sword at him, and he paused, y'all will see him dangling that sword.
So I needed a reason for it to break. So when I hit the asteroid, I already had to cut it a little. So when I hit the asteroid, it broke. So it was just a good reason to put it together. That's we just go by the reason. Like we just go do it. So we just go with the flow, and that's how we get everything done in there. Like that's it.
For episode 5, I'll give MVP to me, but it's a kind of a toss up between me and Shadow, in my opinion.
MVP doesn't go to him. It goes to Toxin and Shadow. He is just an actor.
That's what I was saying.
Who did you give it to?
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Episode 5. I'm gonna go ahead and not gonna hold y'all. It was them three. They was the big three because I really didn't do too much. In the first beginning, I got tossed over the bed. Next, I got captured and my booty was out. You're like, what? Then this dude get his butt clapped. Like, bro,
If y'all see it almost every single episode, this man butt is out. Like I don't understand how you can just straight up be in the video with your straight up butt crack out, my boy. Whoa, with
You
with
see
your
my
golden
gold?
jaws.
It's honestly crazy coming from the one guy that loses almost every fight. But I'll digress. Again, again, you didn't answer the question. Who do you thought was the MVP of episode 5?
Toxin, Echo, and Shadow. God
I don't
dang,
even
all
count
three
Echo
names.
as an MVP because again, how do you get beat so bad that you had to call for help? Again, that's crazy.
My boy. I don't have superhuman strength. All I got is super hearing, and he can teleport through our shadows.
Again, you should have heard him sneaking up on you at super hearing. You should have heard when he walked by you. You can hear shadows. I mean, you can hear sound. You should have heard when you were walking or when he was waiting for you. I mean, you could hear someone breathing. Just saying. What's your thoughts on that, Torch?
That's true. That's true. But you know, I feel like at the end of the day, we all ran our ones with him. No, I didn't get to run
You
my
didn't
one.
really run your ones.
I got captured. I was going to check the upstairs, and when I turned my back, since he's a shadow, he came out the shadows. Always black people. He came out the shadows, and he pulled me. I don't know what he was getting ready to do to me, but he pulled me in, whoop, and closed the door.
Hey,
So yeah,
we gotta say that was a pause right there, cause he just said I don't know what he was gonna do to me.
but what else we got to talk about? Like, let's do it.
All right, I'll go over the next question. I don't know you passed it, bro. All right. The next question is, who do you think will be added in the next episode, and what will be their powers?
I don't know, but I'm feeling like we need a water bender. I mean, what? Not a water bender, but a water. Somebody who control water clan. I feel like we need.
Not really a water bender, but I'm gonna say a water warrior.
Why you want the same somebody who's gonna get me?
I mean,
That's my rival.
yeah, I know that's
Get pick your own, bro.
I feel like someone with either light or the power to cleanse things, since that would be probably a rival with me, since my character is tainting his blood with liquor. Someone who could reflect light or just untainted would just be a hard counter.
Okay. So what I really think is I need somebody that can use Earth, cause if Earth he can really try to like block it or try to if we both do y'all know we both do crush we can both crush each other. He can crush me with earth, my crushing with sound, so that's gonna be like a really difficult battle for me right then. No y'all dare you to say nothing. Cause I'm waiting because I know this man, I know Toxic right here is ready to say something.
Again, probably be another fight he loses.
No, not this time. Not definitely not this time.
I'm sorry, y'all. Our audio keep pausing, but it's fine though, cause I'm gonna do everything, but we gon' I feel like hold on. I'm gonna try to hit up one of our cast members to see how he feel like. Let's see what he. So somebody take over podcast.
We'll take over for now.
And tell me about the information.
So I'll tell you guys out a little information about the channel. So basically, Echo, Torch, and Toxin right now for episode 7. Let's just say episode 7 is not going to be a lot. It's going to be a good amount of fighting. Since episode 6, it was basically almost like a slice of life episode. That's all I'm going to give to you guys. But episode 7, it might just drop today right after this podcast. And Echo, since it's not raining, Echo should be able to actually give out some good signals. So it may or may not be a great episode coming up for you guys. Also, there's another question that's going to be popping up too. So after we ask this one from one of our other members of the show, you should be able to listen to it.
So I'm concerned. Who do y'all think would be the perfect? I'm not gonna say the perfect fighting duo, or like I'm gonna say like the perfect rival for all three of us. I want y'all to comment down below who like what type of element element or like whatsoever to be good for fighting every single one singly.
If I'm gonna give it to one thing, I think the one person that's going to sleep Echo with just something that allows him to. I think the one person that's strong enough to actually sleep Echo anyone really, but still, the one thing that's going to counter him really should be something that can either deafen or just cut out sound. So probably someone from his clan. Again, getting humbled by someone in your clan is crazy.
All right, so our other crewmate, he's not even in like the city, so he can't pick up because he ain't really got too much service. But we're gonna we're gonna have some good good information. So anything y'all want to ask him, just leave a comment button down below, and we're gonna have another podcast. Like it's coming up, we're gonna have another podcast. But also, we're gonna have our bloopers after everything. So hey, y'all tune in and everything. Um, what else? What y'all were just talking about? And I'll talk about what I was.
We're talking about different counters to our abilities and all that, but we're also gonna have another question coming up soon. So get ready.
Different abilities. Okay, my ability basically, I feel like that's why I feel like I'm in the top big three. Like I should be the top one. I just saying I'm not trying to say I'm better than them or anything. I'm not saying I'm strong as them. It's just I have the power of flames. I can heat up my blood to go fast. Like if I heat up my blood to go fast, I can go faster than him. I don't know about him. I ain't never seen him full speed. I know he can go, but he can't go different levels of speed. It just one speed he can go, like, cause it's just sound. So I can heat up my blood to like so maximum. But if I heat up my blood too much, see, I ain't got a blood ability like him. So if I heat up my blood too much, I ain't gonna die. I'm gonna still heal up. I'm just gonna be sore for a couple of days. See, I can heal also. My flames, you know how was that off Karate Kid, Mr. Chain? He did the little healing effect with fire. I can do that, but mine's just natural. So that's what how my character's ability 5. But I want to go get somebody who got like water and they can do like some soul. Like I want them to do something fire. Like that's what I want.
Alright, so as you guys know, the more drunk my character gets, and his attacks can leave others drunk, but it weakens him. For what you guys don't understand is how his speed effect, or how when he gets damaged, he gets faster. So, or he gets stronger. So I'll basically explain it in a better way. Basically, you guys know how when oxygen hits your blood, it turns red. What he does is he ferments the blood in his body to turn it into a liquor type substance. So basically, he's turning his blood, or he's just fermenting his body, like how you ferment liquor or different types of berries. Simple.
So what are we really talking about?
Oh my god! About your special ability.
My special ability is my special ability really is my speed or my crush. I don't know which one is really more defined, which one I use more. And which one helps you better in fight? Which one really helped me better in fight? I don't know, but it's really between my crush. Actually, no, it's my
Okay, okay. Now, real question is, since when, like in any of our training sessions, when did you ever use a crush on me or Toxin?
we're not gonna talk about that.
Your combat skills are ass.
Not gonna lie to you guys though, but again, one thing that I cannot shoot Echo down for is that he has more named moves than us. Like we don't have any named moves. If you ever made a edit of Echo, you could have multiple different good lines from him because at least he has a lot of named attacks, such as his crush and his foosh. He's mainly been using foosh a lot, but he's been mainly cranking up the speed. And since he doesn't really know how to explain things, I'll explain his speed ability for you. So basically, what he does is he reflects light off his sound to basically increase, well, basically bouncing light off a sound to increase his speed. Simple sugar.
Exactly, like, but let me go ahead and expose something real quick. It's not about the our VUC series. So y'all know us three. We started this series in July, right?
Hmm.
All right, so I'm feeling like by the time me and Hood Fam Big Man gets about 19, he gets 18. We're gonna have a whole bunch of we're gonna have more. And I feel like we need to do a like instead of doing the shows, we're gonna have something very like a different little thing coming up, and it's gonna be called The Heist. We're gonna make a movie. How y'all feel about how I'm starring in the movie?
Starting the movie, it ain't gonna be all that bad.
I wouldn't mind starring a movie, but hey, watch out. Just know I'm going to become an upcoming animator. So you guys might just start seeing animations of our own channel.
Right? Like it's gonna be fun because I feel like, man, starring in the movie would be crazy. Like, hold on, okay. Instead of YouTube, somebody come to sign you for a real movie. What movie would you want to play in?
What movie would I really want to play in if a person came and signed me to the movie? I would go with Cobra Kai
Why?
because they got a lot of fighting scenes, and I really do like the fighting scenes of our channel, and I really do like a fighting scene or something. So yeah, I would really like going Cobra Kai or something.
In Cobra Kai, if they don't give you a script, would you lose every battle?
No,
Yeah, alright. Alright, same question for you. What would you star in?
First off, when he said no, he actually meant nah, he'd lose. But you know, the if I had to go with
I will
any
strangle you.
if I had to go with any movie series, it would either have to be something like the Avengers or like an anime series. Since I watch a lot of anime. Like, but I wouldn't do no live action. You're not catching me in a live action because last time every live action flops. We know this. But if you're on to ask why in anime, it's because anime is mainly the reason I came up with everyone's ability. Well, came up with my ability, since I just focused it on a lot of different things. So simple.
Me personally, I would like to be at least in. I want to be at least the real life Miles Morales. I don't know if they're ever gonna make that movie, or be. They got a T'Challa's son from Black Panther 2. They got. I would like to start at least start him. Or if I don't make none of them two action movies, put me in Fast and Furious. I'm going to be in the Fast and Furious.
Oh
Always
God.
gonna think about family every single time.
Bro, I'm like family. Let me drive this car. Family.
Like it seemed like in every single scene, in every single script, all you ain't gonna hear other word. You ain't gonna hear no other words than family.
He started doing that in episode 6. Then I mean, his sixth movie. Because other than that, you ain't hear family. His sister said family, but he didn't say it once.
Yeah, that's
I think that's where he started doing it. Yeah, because I think Fast and Furious 6 was probably a great movie for them, so that's why they started incorporating a lot of family to it.
Right.
hold up.
Right.
Okay, what do y'all think is the best Fast and Furious movie?
Oh, I messed with them all.
No, but what is your top one?
One.
Episode one? Well, movie?
No, yes, one.
Okay.
Because it got it all
I'll
started.
go with 6 since it was basically the first one that got me into Fast and Furious.
For me, it's really six Tokyo Drift. That's really the one that I started off with. I really didn't see one at that time, so I started off with six because it seemed like back for me it seemed like the best one. But yeah, I'm going with six Tokyo Drift.
All right, now let's actually ask a great question, a really good question for movies. Who's your favorite Transformer?
Oh. Bumblebee.
Uh, dang it, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Uh, Mirage. Either Mirage or Bumblebee.
If I have to go with anyone, it has to be your boy Optimus. It's either Optimus Prime, aka the GOAT, or it has to be Santa Claus, or aka the big truck. That guy, bro. If you don't know who Santa is, he's tough.
Okay, the fat ballerina is overrated.
What?
We got Optimus Prime overrated. So y'all basically saying Iron Eye wasn't him. Iron Eye. Let's be honest. Dude over there cooking. Did what he had to do. Tell me why. Okay, they killed off Jazz way too early. They killed off Jazz in the first beginning when Jazz was sitting there, the coolest one. See, this I used to like Jazz, but guess what? He got ripped in half by Megatron. He went 1v1 with Megatron. He still got ripped in half. I feel bad for him, but he still went 1v1. Tell me what that fat ballerina do at? Okay.
No, let me tell. Okay, I'm gonna actually redo mine. It's either Bumblebee or the one with the red cape.
Oh yeah, he fine.
Yeah, the one with the red cape with the sword.
He
Hell,
fine.
hell yeah.
But again,
Don't get me
But still,
started on
Optimus Prime is
dinosaurs.
overrated.
We're talking about the again. Y'all hate Optimus Prime. They one time again. Overrated. Overrated. Right? Overrated, right? Overrated, right? Okay. Name one Transformer who's not Optimus Prime that drops the best speeches. Okay. Don't say Bumblebee because every time we hear him talk, that boy's talking in radio. But when my boy,
Actually, he did come up. Let's be honest.
He talk in
He
his
did
normal voice once.
and he did do it in best speech and got Optimus Prime to come back good. And me personally, Bumblebee never ever went evil. How you let your best guy, the best leader who supposed to be the leader of the Transformers, turn evil?
I'm gonna give props to Bumblebee though. Again, I believe Bumblebee is actually black. You know, because look, he's the only person in that show. Well, him and Optimus Prime, they both are the only people that at least have a shiesty or a mask. Think about that. Yeah. Anytime you see that boy drop that mask, mind you, Bumblebee's a scout. He is not meant to be fighting, and you see him throwing them legs like they are weapons. And Optimus Prime, best
Tore
speeches.
apart and put himself back together. Let's be honest.
That boy Optimus Prime, every time you see Optimus Prime make a speech, you know you're cooked. That's just it. You know everyone on his team is about to cook you. So you might as well just leave that fight right then and there.
But the reason why I say the rebel, because did y'all see the scene? Did y'all see the scene where he cut that nigga head off? Did y'all really see that move where he did a spin in the air and cut that man head off? 360. Yes, a 360 spin in the air and cut his head off. And so and Bumblebee is he can really build himself, and I don't think he can detach himself, can he?
Who?
Bumblebee.
Yes.
Okay, so
If he detach himself, he can rebuild himself back up.
yeah.
He can go. He can lose any part.
In my opinion, the reason I like Optimus Prime is one of the best Transformers because a lot of his speeches I listen to like even without even having to watch the movie. I'll pop like when you hear him make a speech, it just makes you want to get up and do something, right? Like you watch the you know as soon as he drops that speech, it's one of the best moments in the movie. And the reason I like Santa Claus is just because he's just a clean character. Like he's always cracking jokes, and again, he's always pressing people. Bro's never been scared to put a shotgun to someone's face, aka my favorite weapon.
This man's cigar is a bullet.
Like, bro, who do you know is doing that?
But all right, y'all, we gotta get back on topic. I feel like that we said everything we need about the VUC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
So therefore, that's the end of the podcast. Anybody else got anything to say?
Stay true by the words of that boy Lassie.
His outro was trash.
Wow.
What I think you guys need to do is basically live life how you want to. Don't let anyone else take the reins of your life unless they actually mean good by you. Don't let no one harm you don't let anyone harm you. That's just it. Live your life to the fullest and make sure you have no regrets in life.
We already know how my stuff go. Stay on grind and stay off the grid. Wild words from Trey. Game. All right, boys, let's go. Hey, we'll see y'all later.